You are a French citizen working in Poland for French media. My question is, how do you receive this problem of Fit for 55 and everything that comes with these European regulations?
I think we have quite the same problem in France. It's like we have protests of farmers in France too. They are saying like we want normal prices, we don't want new rules because times are tough for them. It's like it's hard time for everyone since the war in Ukraine, but maybe more here. So that's why I'm here. That there's a lot of problem with the border with Ukraine and everything, and a lot of people tell me that's our problem now, but it will spread all over the Europe. And I think they're right, and I think like we have quite the same problem. And for farmers is this thing, and I think for the French society, it's like everyone in France know that it's better to eat something for your home country. It's like healthy food from farmers, French farmers or Polish farmers here. I think in Poland here, I saw that people, it's better for them to eat Polish food. It's like it's closer, it's healthier, it's you know where it's come from, you know how it's produced, and I think that everyone wants that, and that's why they're all saying we just want to sell our prices to in our country because it's everyone would just want to eat healthy food. So I think it's the society is very aware about this, and I think in Poland too, right? I saw in supermarket
we are getting more and more aware. Yes.
Yeah, because I saw that in Polish supermarkets is like there are product made in Poland and everything, and I think it's very important for people to know that they are buying to Polish farmers, and I think it's like everyone is still wants to make farmers in their country being better because without food we are nothing. So
we are already dead without food, yes, because it's the basis of our existence. But the problem in Poland it's also that in shops that come from abroad, like Biedronka from Portugal and others, we have these writings. It comes from Poland, but sometimes it doesn't come from Poland.
Yeah, we got the same problem now in France. I saw like yesterday there was, it was like made in France, but it was only transformed in France. So that was like, it was for cordon bleu, which is like a best known, a big known
cheese.
yeah, of chicken meat. And it was like, there is like, a French flag everywhere in the box, but it was only manufactured in France and not from France. So we got quite the same problem, and it's not clear enough for people to say where it's come from, what do we eat, how it's made. And I think that's a problem too for French society, and that's why it's important to have this type of protest to say, okay, we got hard times, so maybe we need to think about what we are buying, how we made things, how we buy things, and I think that's a problem for French, even as in Poland.
But everything you said before, it was from the perspective of consumer. Yeah. And how about the perspective of farmers in France? What do they want? What's the problem for the farmers?
I think that's the same thing of prices getting lower because we are importing too much from outside European Union, because in European Union you got the market that you can trade easily without paying
internal market.
Yeah. So that's, and they are more protesting against like what is coming from Brazil if you eat some bananas or everything. So they are more like, okay, maybe we just need to consume. We need to produce something that we can, and
because of the local climate.
Yeah. And if we sell it at the normal prices, everything will be better for us. And I think that's the problem now. That's why this time there is the Farmers Festival in Paris, which is very known. Like the president go there and open the festival, and all the farmers everywhere in the country is getting in this place, and they're just talking about what is going on, and there is like yesterday and today big struggle about we are breathless now. We can't sell our product the good prices, so it's we need to do something right now. So they are just saying to the French President Macron, to say do something now because it's really hard for us. So we got quite the same here. It's like they are protesting in front of the Élysée, so it's quite the same here. So
I suppose the scale of the protests in France it's bigger. More people are going there. Yes.
I don't know if it's bigger because today was quite big. It's like I saw lots of people here, but in France you got like a lot of how do you say the big trucks?
Tractors. Traktory.
Tractore. There is a lot of tractore in the city. They are putting like everything in the road, like poo of pig.
Yes, that's the thing that is interesting me because in Poland, if someone would even try to do it, like coming here with tractor and trying to pour this gnojówka, this substance of shit on the governmental building, he would immediately have criminal problems.
That's not the same in France. I think the police will say, okay, you go to the police office and you have some question, and after you go back home. It's quite usual in France that we got big protests, so they are not feared about that. They just say, okay, it's something very strong. It's like a big symbol, and it's quite a big symbol to put some shit in front of the public.
Yes, because
there is no criminal things around that. It's quite common.
Yes, because in Poland we are watching these short movies from France, from Brussels, because the farmers they went to Brussels recently. As far as I know, and we are getting inspired by this, and I see that our farmers they are trying to do bigger things, but the recent problem was that one farmer he got not prosecuted but not arrested. The one company said that they have less income because of the protest, because they were blocked, and the farmer, the single person, he's sued, or there is a possibility of being sued by this company for 1 million złotych.
I think I don't know anything like this in France. I never heard about this type of thing, but I think it's quite hard, to have this type of suits and everything.
Yes, because when I see these things and I hear, because it's a very good opportunity to talk with you, because we can hear from the normal person that knows the situation from France, how it goes in France. Because our history, we were struggling with communism, and we liberated from the communism, let's say. But in fact, you have a lot more liberty in France for protesting than us.
I think so. I think there's now it's 2 years that I live in Poland, so protests are very straight. Like people just walking. There's a lot of policemen everywhere. Sometimes more policemen than protesters. But for me, that's quite it's very straight. And for me in France, it's like if you want to protest, go to protest, and you can do whatever you want. It's it's not whatever you want, but you need to stay in the legal plan. But it's not so squared, I don't know.
Not so much controlled and peaceful.
It's more peaceful than in France, and I think what is not better, but what is interesting in France is if we made something burn, everyone will talk about this, and you put some light on the problem. It's like you put some light on the protestation. So if it's too much, you will see only the burning car. But if you see it once, you say, okay, it's a lot of hunger to burn a car. It's a lot of, like, it's very violent, but you can't burn a car just for fun. It's like, it's something very, you have planned to, okay, I can't work anymore as a, I don't know, as a farmer, and I will burn a car just to say, okay, I can't, no more. It's like, so I think it's very interesting to have this type of protesting in France. It's not better, it's not, I don't know, it's like, I'm no one to judge this, but I think it's interesting to put some lights on things and to say like, okay, we are a big movement. And
so can we say that French people, they have some kind of protesting tradition in your blood?
Of course, it's like French Revolution is all about that. Not only
of course, French Revolution, yes.
Not only that, but it's like since the 18th century, is like we got some protesting, big protesting, and it's only when we are protesting that we are gaining some rights. It's like, I mean, early 20th century, we got a huge strike in the 30s. And we just gained like to have the right of holidays, and like now we got lots of holidays in France because you
were protesting.
Yeah, because we had protest.
Because you were fighting for it and you gained it.
Exactly. I think that's what is in my blood.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe.
But here I saw a lot of people protesting a lot for their rights. It's like, since 2 years there was a lot of protestation, 4th of June, 1st of October and everything during like the before.
But in Poland, yes?
Yeah, in Poland with the beats and everything.
It was more like parade, yes?
Yeah, it was more like parade, but it's mobilizing a lot of people. It's like during the 1st of October there was like 1 million people in Warsaw. And I think that I never saw that in France. So I think there's a big thing here to say people are very politicized and they are mobilizing a lot. They're just doing their way, and I think is the good way here to make it. There is no other way to do it because of law, because of policemen and everything. But it's interesting to see that people are very engaged in politics.
Yes, because it seems we as a Polish society, we are just learning how to
because it's quite new society, right? After communism and everything, if country for us to build it. If you
assume that the 89th year, the transformation was some kind of a new start, then yes. But in fact, we were just some kind of sleeping society, because for 123 years we didn't have even the independence. We didn't even. That's a big thing, because for 123 years we vanished from the map, let's say, and it's very inspiring that for such a long time our nationality, it was preserved somehow, but because we are proud of it, but in fact today I think we somehow forgot about being Polish.
Yeah, you think? Yes. I think in 2 years I saw a lot of people very proud to be Polish.
Yes, but preserving nationality for such a long time, not being a nation formally, is very big thing. And today we can't even pour gnojówka on governmental buildings. So I don't know if we are so much liberated.
Yeah, but Do you think like with European Union you can't have a strong national feeling? It's like, for you, is it a paradoxal or?
I think European Union it's even more taking away our identity somehow, because a lot of Polish people, you know, here are people that they believe in something, but a lot of us for a long time, for many years, we didn't protest for anything, because you know the government it was taking away and away all the time something, and just now when the farmers in France, in Europe, they started protesting, we decided, or we woke up somehow and we said, oh, we can protest.
Yeah, because you don't have the like what we were saying is like you don't have maybe the tradition to protest, because it's not something that you got a click when something is got wrong. But I think in France we got it, and each time there is something bad, everyone is in the streets. So it's different way to protest it. But I think Polish society is very maybe clear enough on what they need, and they don't protest, but they do it during the election or something.
Maybe it's a topic for a longer conversation. But so. Anyway, I appreciate a lot. I appreciate a lot that you decided to share some information with us, because it's very nice for us to know something from the first hand. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dziękuję.
Dziękuję bardzo.